everybody. Welcome. Good evening. Hi. I'm Christine, and you can reach me at christinemattingly.com, or my email address is causejoy888@yahoo.com. And tonight, I was thinking that we are just going to solely concentrate on our beautiful Scorpio tonight. Got a lot going on, don't you? That's crazy stuff, isn't it? All right, Scorpio. What do we got? All right. You guys are beautiful. You know that, right? Of course you do. You're Scorpio. Right on. Okay. What do we got? Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, okay. You do have a lot going on, actually. Okay. So, our overall tone this evening, our beautiful Scorpio, is our beautiful Queen of Cups. All right. And then we have the World, the Strength card, Page of Wands. I'm sorry, why do I want to call a sword a wand? I have no idea, but we have a Page of Swords. And we have a Six of Wands. And then we have a Hermit card. So you have a lot of universe cards sitting here today. And so the universe is really kind of stepping up for you guys, which is beautiful, because you guys are going through a little roughy rough, but you guys are coming out on the very, very end. Yes, this is a very emotional time. The good news is we're about to close out a cycle for you and go into a brand new cycle. And you guys have had a lot of courage on this last one, a lot of strength. You did your very best. And what I'm seeing here is that you guys did try to take a step back and look at a different perspective. And you wanted the clarity, but you never got the clarity. All right. And it looks like you are at a point where you're simply willing, and a lot of you've actually come there. You're done. You're done. You wanted the clarity. You wanted the truth. You wanted the communication to come in, but it just didn't happen. It looks like, I want to pull a couple more cards. What has happened is that some of you were in a particular situation that may have been a little on and off, a little back and forth, hardly any communication whatsoever. And it looks like that nobody actually really spoke their truth, you or them. Scorpio, what was your truth? What was your truth with the Queen of Cups? Yeah. You were a little emotional, weren't you? Yeah. I'm sorry. We'll see what happened, okay? Yeah. There was a lot of back and forth. There was some distance. We have the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Wands. So we've got some twos showing up. So if any of you all have been seeing a lot of twos lately, like 2-2 or 2-2-2, yeah, this is a synchronicity that has happened. So there is some sort of a, now we have the Hierophant. We have some sort of a connection, a karmic connection that you're trying to find balance with on this with the Temperance card. Okay. And then we do have the Ten of Pentacles. And your wish and your hope and your dream was to get here to a really soft, stable, grounded position within the relationship. Okay. Yeah. And you wanted some sort of activity or abundance around it, communication. And it just seemed like it just kind of stopped, because the horse is just kind of standing there and he's not really moving forward. So you didn't really receive what you wanted from this. And there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of indecision. And it looks like, Scorpio, you try to pull out of this a couple of times, especially on the emotional level. But admittedly, I want to tell you that, yes, you are still slightly emotional about this, and that's okay. You guys are connected. There is a connection, and I believe that it is karmic, okay? And you're having to step back, and you're having to look back at this, and I think you personally decided to pull back. and try to see this in the bigger picture of things. Yeah. And this was extremely emotional. It looks like that you went back and forth with it as well, emotionally. It's like you try to check out, you try to tell yourself that I'm fine and that I'm okay. But you kept on getting pulled back somehow. And it could have been because of them pulling you back, or it was just so emotional for you. Again, I want to reemphasize this is a karmic connection. So there is still a lesson that is being unraveled for you, okay? And with every karmic lesson or situation that occurs for you, you have to keep in mind there is a lesson to be learned through this. Even though it's hard and it hurts, you have to kind of pull back and take a different perspective on this and actually kind of really look at things on the inside as well as externally as well. And you wanted it. You wanted it bad. It's obvious. The Hermit card is looking directly at the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about success, about, I don't know what my screen just did, but hello. Sorry about that. The Six of Wands, you wanted to come in, you wanted the communication, you wanted the success of it. And you keep on looking at what could have been. But, again, what I want to tell you is I don't ever condone or okay, if you're in a narcissistic or abusive situation, keep walking away. All right. You don't need to go there. But for those of you that are going back and forth in your current relationship, and it's safe, yes, there is some communication that is needed. You want the communication. But what I want to tell you is that it looks like that neither one of you are actually talking. Okay. Let's find out what's going on here. Scorpio. Yes. It was too much, the back and forth, and you were trying to make that decision, especially with the Two of Pentacles. And what's happening now is that you've got the Six of Swords, and Six of Swords is basically just saying you're moving into calmer waters emotionally. You have made the decision from going deep that this is something that you can no longer do, okay? You can no longer do this, and you keep on looking forward. And maybe, along with the lack of communication, this also says travel. So again, you may be traveling at some point, or maybe this relationship was, you guys were just simply not in the same location. I don't, take what resonates with you, please. So yeah, you're in a situation that you've been able to see the relationship for what it is. And hold on. Yeah. Now, Scorpios are all about transition. That's what we do. Transition for Scorpio is just another Tuesday. We all know this, right? Okay. So you're in the middle of a transition right now with the Death card. And the Death card is actually a Scorpio card as well. Okay. Again, it's just another Tuesday for y'all, but you've been able to go ahead and understand what you do want, what is important to you, what your worth really is. And you're able to process this in some way. And I know it's hard, but you're actually moving out of this, and that's good. Yeah. And you have nothing to be sorry about. You didn't do anything wrong. This is the Five of Cups. You keep on looking at, well, what if I had done this, or what if I had done that instead? And you're still mourning the loss of what's just not there. That's normal. That happens. You got to grieve. You got to grieve. But guess what? Karmically, you're going to get the justice around this that you're actually desiring. And with the Page of Swords sitting there as well, he's all about communication. Oh, you can't see him. He's all about communication. And sometimes this, not always, takes us as it resonates. Sometimes this actually means that they're actually kind of checking up on you, spying on you, internet stalking you. So they're keeping a possible eye on you, okay? Because they too, unfortunately, even though they're not talking about it, actually have feelings around this as well, and feelings for you. but nobody's talking about it. I bet you didn't know that, did you? So with the Justice card, yes, so we're going to go back into this as a karmic relationship. You are going to get the justice and the balance that you are desiring. Now, I don't know if you're actually going to, for a large part of this Scorpio group, you will actually see and get the clarification or the what the heck just happened here. You will get that, but some of the rest of us will just kind of move on with just the lesson involved. Okay. Yeah. You've got the yeah, you got the Six of Cups. So yes, this is somebody that you've been on and off with. This is somebody from your past. Okay. This is something that you emotionally invested in and you kind of hoped for, and you simply did not speak your truth either. So what happened there? Right? Okay. So there was no back and forth, and you got 2 6s, and now you've got 2 2s. So you've got, you've got 3 6s. So there is a lot of synchronicity happening here. Okay. There was no give and take. There was no equal back and forth on this. You wanted it, you didn't get it. And I'm really sorry, but the good news is it looks like that there's actually something else coming your way as well, because that's what Scorpios do. They're very famous for that. There's always somebody else, isn't there? Right? Yeah. You got a King of Wands coming in your direction. It's a beautiful thing. King of Wands is very spiritually based. King of Wands is also a very creative, very artistic. And I want to say that this new person that's coming in your direction is actually a very like-minded person, more balanced, has your same thinking as well. So this is actually going to be a very good deal. And you're going to be able to work on this relationship very well. Yeah, so you have a new person coming in, and you've got the 2 of Cups. You've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is a working partnership. This will be a very equal and balanced working partnership. And apparently, you guys won't be sleeping a lot at night either, okay? King of Wands, what can I say? All right, beautiful Scorpio. There is a lot more here, and if you need something a little bit more deeper, because this is a very surface reading, I do apologize for that. Time is short. If you need something more in depth, you can reach me at ChristineMattingly.com, or you can just simply email me at causejoy888@yahoo.com. And thank you so much for showing up tonight. You guys are lovely. Have a beautiful night, and we'll see you guys next week. Love and light.